What's up guys, Tolerant Madman here, back in Dungeon Defenders Awakened to talk about the 1.3 update that launched with Xbox and some of the problems that are still persisting, because it seemed to be quite difficult to find the information or find at least relevant information just on Xbox. So this video will help guide you as to what's going on, what we are going to see, and later we'll talk about the Dungeon Defenders Awakened roadmap that they also showed, and I'll leave a link to that in the description of the video. The very first thing that we're going to talk about is the quality of life changes to the tutorial. They've added quite a bit of new stuff to the tutorial with an objective tracker as well, and it'll allow people who come into the game to have a new, or not at least a better understanding of the game than what they were getting before with the old tutorial. They have tweaked enemy counts and health and damage for survival, mix, and pure strategy to make it to where the game can run a bit smoother but still offer a very good difficulty, I guess, for that kind of thing. Because before, the game would start to get bogged down and start to get buggy and would drop frames, and now offering similar difficulty but less game issues. There were some nameplate changes for quality of life and to help the game perform a little bit better, so that we don't have to worry about the nameplates causing the game to bog down, and to just clean it all up and make it look a lot better. There's been a lot of crashing here on Xbox. This is something that seems to only persist on the Xbox version, which is one of the reasons why I chose to make this video, is because me playing exclusively on the Xbox version, I have not seen any problems that the PC may be having, but I've seen quite a few of the ones that Xbox is having. Just jumping around in this tavern, I am basically gambling with my game crashing. I have had it probably upwards of 20 times, maybe more, since the game's launch, of the game crashing in the tavern. We have not had, in my group, we've had maybe 1 or 2 during actual gameplay crashes, which they could just come back. The host, never crashed, so it was okay. But in the tavern, upwards of 20 times. Whether just walking, but jumping does seem to trigger it. I actually was about to record this video and had jumped off of the chandelier up there, and my game instantly crashed. So that is a problem that definitely needs addressed, but not one that is very game breaking due to it only happening in the tavern. The other problem that we're having a lot is I am the host for my group, but my tank and my DPS both have to get into the mess of things, and they get hurt a lot. And on Xbox, channel heal is broken for people who join. In the patch notes, it says some players or some clients encounter issues channel healing. The host is able to channel heal in every single instance. Whenever I had other people host, they were able to channel heal. And whenever I was not the host, I was not able to channel heal. When they were not the host, they were not able to channel heal. So it seems to be some kind of bug that it makes it to where people joining the host's game are no longer able to channel heal, which my tank plays off of my game, making it to where effectively he has to die every single time, making it to where hardcore mode is literally impossible for our group, because any amount of damage he takes, it has to be permanent for that round. We don't have access to our pet or our brooch slot. I can even demonstrate it here. I can go over, I can access my weapon, helmet, chest, gauntlets, and boots, my base accessory, and my bracer, which on the patch notes it actually incorrectly describes the bug as being on the pet and the bracer when it is actually the pet and the brooch. I cannot go down physically, it's impossible. If I equip a brooch, especially whenever I first started, I auto-equipped the brooch and I had no idea what it did, because we could not look at it. You cannot view the stats of it, nothing you can do. You cannot get it. The only way to remove that from that slot and be able to examine it, or the pet, is to get another one and swap them out and examine them in your inventory, because otherwise there is no way for you to read it. Other than that, I have not encountered very many bugs. Enemy pathing getting knocked a bit off kilter, and some AI getting a little wonky with towers being in their pathing, kind of just pulling them off, making them stand still, making them like switch from side to side like this. Other than that, no problems have been encountered that are game breaking, which is amazing for a game fresh out of launch. But one thing that I know is that that Chromatic Games will be addressing these issues, and I have full faith that they will be fixing all of them in due time. And I will keep you guys updated on anything I learn about the St. Patrick's Day event, which I've been playing every single day, and I did not get any kind of notification. It had originally said that people logging in before March 22nd would get the St. Patrick's Day login bonus. I have not seen anything about that, but I will keep you guys updated. Once again, this has been Tolerant Madman and Dungeon Defenders Awaken. Make sure you like and subscribe, and come back every week for new videos in Dungeon Defenders Awakened.